Hello from Language Preparatory School at Tishk International University. In today's episode, we held an interview with one of the inspirational teachers, Ms. Amani Basim. First, we held a friendly chat. After that, we conducted our formal interview. And I hope we are going to get an idea of how it feels to be working as a teacher of English at a Language Preparatory School at Tishk International University. And I believe that you'll enjoy it. Ms. Amani, I know that you have been working for Language Preparatory School for so many years. Honestly speaking, do you recommend other colleagues of yours to work for Tishk International University? And what are the gains and benefits of working for this university?
Definitely. One of the advantages is working with international colleagues, with international experience, of course. So once we face a problem or a challenge, we come all together and we try to find the solution for it. So imagine with this big background of the teachers with international experience, as we mentioned, so of course we come up usually with excellent and brilliant solutions. Besides this, the university management invests in technology, so we have technological facilities in each classroom.
In each classroom?
In each classroom.
Amazing.
We have smart boards, we have access to internet.
Oh, really?
Projectors.
Wow, fantastic.
So, which makes it easier for us, of course, to teach. We are not
Absolutely.
just depending on books
Yeah.
here. We are depending on the projectors, the smart boards, the internet. Even as an activity, we have online activities each once in a while.
Wow. Wow, it sounds amazing, really. So you must feel lucky to be part of this community.
Of course, yes.
Okay, thank you very much for your sincere answers,
Thank
Ms.
you.
Amani.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, my name is Dr. Kenan Kapkaya and welcome to Language Preparatory School Television. In today's program, we are going to cover some important issues such as how it feels to be working as a teacher of English at Language Preparatory School at Tishk International University. And I have a distinguished guest whose name is Ms. Amani Basim. Ms. Amani, welcome to our program.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions so we'll better understand how it feels to be working as a teacher at Language Preparatory School, Ms. Amani. And I'm sure working at this university differs from working for other institutions. Could you please give us some ideas of your daily routine? So what do you do on a daily basis at Language Preparatory School as a teacher of English, please?
As an instructor in the Language Preparatory School, and as we know that the system here of the education is so strict, so we need to have a disciplined daily routine.
Okay.
Starting with time, which is the first aspect that we consider as a precious key for us and for the responsibilities to be achieved. So being on time is the first essential thing that we need to make sure of for ourselves, of course. That we need to reflect for the students that being on time is so fundamental. We need to show them that the disciplinary about the absenteeism is counted here. So once we are on time, they need to put in mind that they can't be late also.
Okay. Suppose that some students always come to your class late. Are there any consequences as against their being late all the time?
Now, if they are late for like 2 to 3 minutes, they are considered as absent. And of course, if they are absent for several times, they might fail.
So some serious consequences.
Yes, of course, yes.
Okay, I understand that. So what else do you do on a daily basis?
Okay, lesson plans also. Lesson plans of the skills should be ready and synchronized with the other skills at the same time. Additionally focusing on covering all the skills daily, since we have 5 to 6 lessons a day. So we need to cover the 4 skills as reading, writing, listening, and speaking every day. And to wrap all this up, we finish the day with a club session.
I understand. Wow. So you have lots of things to do then.
Exactly.
On a daily basis. All right, so I'm sure that you are providing the best kind of education in terms of English at Language Preparatory School here at International Tishk University. Could you please talk about the nature of education and the syllabus that you apply in Language Preparatory School?
The syllabus differs from a year to another and sometimes from a semester to another. according to the student's level. That's why we have the proficiency test at the very beginning of the year. We need to check their level first, the comprehension, then after that we divide them into levels like as A1, A2, B1, B2, and we have also foundation as C1 level. So after this, this process is ready, then we start to set the syllabus. For each level, of course, we have a different syllabus, but it should not affect the structure of building the language. So we have the 4 skills in each level, according to their level, of course, but we need to have the skills as reading, writing, listening, and speaking in each level. That's why sometimes the books also vary. So we need to check each single page of the intended book at the beginning. As teachers, we need to discuss the priority of delivering the book. And once it's chosen, then we start using it. We start also aligning it with the other books, with the extra activities prepared by the teachers. Because as a teacher, you know that the best way to gain the language is by practicing it.
Absolutely, yes, you're right.
The students spend almost 20% only of the time in the school and 80%
outside school.
Exactly.
Right.
So we need to have or create at least groups to practice the real life practice.
Oh, okay.
So by creating such groups, we can mention Portfolio as a good example here. One of the examples actually. Portfolio, which is a lesson that they have weekly. We give students tasks, different tasks. Sometimes it's a story, sometimes like idioms, sometimes actually it differs according again to the decisions of the teachers. So by this lesson, students need to set a time with their teachers. They need to prepare their task and they need to either paraphrase the task or answer some comprehension questions. So they will unconsciously practice the 4 skills by reading, writing, listening to the teacher, answering the questions, all within 10 to 15 minutes.
Wow, it sounds amazing. I think you are trying to keep students busy with English, not only inside the classroom, but outside the classroom
exactly.
as well. Right?
This is a target, yes.
Wow, it sounds amazing. So I think that this is one of the important, let's say, factors to help students master English. So English must be part of their life, not only inside the classroom, but they should scatter these practices throughout their day. And this is what you're trying
100%, yes.
Wow, it's amazing. Another aspect of quality education in English is to set up a healthy relationship between teachers and students. So how do you manage this relationship between you and your students?
Enhancing this kind of connection between the instructor and the students starts by setting an advisor, which is one of our teachers. So setting an advisor for each group. This advisor is authorized to have or arrange activities with the students as a group or individually.
So are you saying that each group of students have an advisor?
Yes.
It's amazing.
The main teachers or the main course teacher of that group is going to be the advisor at the same time of the group, and they can, as I said, they are already authorized to arrange many activities with them. They can have activities as a group, individually. They need to have this bond and connection with the students, so they can arrange like a day out, paying visits to their families, trying to get close to the students, spending most of the time with them to know all their weakness, things they like, their hobbies, because as I mentioned before, we have a club.
Wow.
So once they know about their hobbies, they can help them with choosing the best club for them, because we are having like here professional trainers, and for free, of course, in the clubs. So once they choose the club and they go with them, as I said again, individually or with the groups, the bond will be already like strengthened, and they will have this, they will build the self-esteem, they will improve their self-confidence. This will really help this kind of connection to be really like not just strong, to be deep also at the same time.
Ms. Amani, what you have saying sounds really amazing. So it looks that, please correct me if I am wrong, so your only concern is not about English only. So through this advisory system, you help your students to build up their self-confidence,
Exactly.
self-esteem,
Exactly.
and establish good relations with maybe their teachers and their classmates as well.
100%. Students are our target here. They are the goal for us. So we need to have this connection with them. They need to feel relaxed so they can gain the language. It's not just about teaching them and that's it.
Wow, it's amazing. So you have a system to teach English well. You have a system to help students to cope with their problems, sometimes maybe psychological,
Exactly.
sometimes maybe social
Yes.
problems or academic problems.
100%.
It seems you have thought about everything that is related to a learner's, let's say, learning better.
100%. But that's why when I mentioned about the responsibilities at the very beginning of the interview, I didn't mean like 2-3 tasks a day. Each one of us as teachers here, we have like a list of responsibilities that we strive every day to accomplish. It's not just about teaching, no.
Thank you very much, Ms. Amani, for being part of this language preparatory school. I am sure that your students are very lucky to have such a teacher who is very much, let's say, interested in helping them improve their English plus their other students as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for part of our program today and have a good day.
Thank you. Same to you.